Well, there goes my plane. I'm Josh. I dropped out of school to be here. Might have been a bad idea. Might have been a great idea. I'm not sure. For the next 3 weeks, I'm gonna be here working on the homestead. I'm really excited. The guys can't be with me on this trip. No worries. I think I'll really enjoy being here alone. It's a little scary, but also pretty exciting. Let me show you all the gear I have to get up there. This one's 60 pounds, 60 pounds, 45, 30. Mile and a half. All right. Oh, also, limited mosquitoes. I might have a week where there's no mosquitoes, or a couple days, we'll see. I haven't walked into the bush yet though, so. All right, let's get moving this gear. Let's see, it's June 4th at 1:13. We'll see how long this takes. I'm expecting it's gonna take all day. Whew. I'm not gonna be doing a lot of those. I just made my first trip back and forth. I'm just doing little shuttles with this, like a quarter mile at a time, Dominic Toretto. And I'm pleased to announce there are no mosquitoes, even back in the bush. I mean, there's a little bit, yeah, but man, I might have just found my new favorite season here. Early June. This is fantastic. I'm already at the lumber yard, so that's about halfway. I'm making great progress. It's 3 o'clock, so I'm actually pretty surprised how quickly I'm moving this stuff. When you take a break, the mosquitoes find you, and then it gets kind of bad. That's sort of fresh bear scat. I've seen a little bit older stuff, but that was the newest I've seen. So every once in a while I'll give a, hey bear. They're more afraid of me than I am of them. Hopefully. I've arrived back to the cabin. Ooh. All my poles fell over. I expected that. Bear must have done this. Hopefully it's still full. Yeah, well, there's something in there. Doesn't look like he got in. Maybe I'll see on the trail cam. Good to be back. I just checked the trail cam. Nothing on it. My gas can was moved and there was nothing on the trail cam. It was pointing right at it. Junk. All right, now we'll get inside. All right. Just as I left it. So it's 4 o'clock now and I got one bag up here. I gotta go get the other 2 plus little things, so. Ooh. It's about 5 o'clock. So 4 hours, that's not bad at all. That might not even be a full mile and a half. There's no way that I did it that quick. Oh man. Before I relax entirely, I gotta head back down to the lake and fill up my big water jug. Do you need water? quick PSA. When you spray 100% DEET, don't actually spray it on your face. Spray it on your hand and rub it around, because if you get it on your lips, it makes your lips and tongue go numb. See? I forget that every time and then I relearn it. All of this food, along with the bucket of rice and beans, is way more than me and Cody took on that first trip we came up here, which is just surprising how much you learn. I guess it's not surprising, but and we were 2 people for 30 days. This is 1 guy for 20 days. Although I hope to store some food here when I leave. Well, not here, but you'll see what I build. Dinner. So one of the things I want to get done while it's still early in the mosquito season is create like little traps for them. And in this bucket is some leftover water. And then add these mosquito dunks. And what these do is it slowly releases a toxin, only toxic to mosquitoes, into this water. The mosquitoes will come lay their larvae, and then the larvae won't hatch. I set up the rain tarp in case it rains tonight. Here's my water bucket. Got a little bit of cheesecloth on top to keep mosquitoes and other like leaves and stuff out of there. That's all it is. Hopefully we get some rain. That was a really good day. It's 10 o'clock. Birds are still chirping, but I'm gonna hopefully sleep for a very long time. Good night. All right, for breakfast, oatmeal, Pop-Tart, and some dehydrated bananas and apples I did at home, which turned out pretty good. But before we get into what I'm up to today, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Josh of the Past to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Surfshark VPN. Shortly after I started this YouTube journey, I started using a VPN to try and limit the chance of hackers ever getting to me. What is a VPN, you might ask? VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, which encrypts your online data and hides your IP address. Now, it's not a cure-all for stopping hackers, but if you were a robber and you had the chance to rob 2 different houses, one being unlocked versus locked, which one would you rob? Also, being the big movie buff that I am, Surfshark has access to 100 different countries, which allows me to access different content through streaming platforms like Netflix. It works seamlessly across unlimited devices, and if you'd like to give it a try, they're offering a 30-day money-back guarantee. Plus, if you want to support the channel and get a little something extra, use my code SPAMFRIDAY to get 4 additional months for free. Thank you, Surfshark VPN, for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to whatever future Josh is up to. So today I'm going to be taking kind of a chill day. Going to clean up around the cabin site here and then kind of recover and rest from the doozy of what was yesterday. All right, before I get started on any projects, now that I'm here for a long time, I'll raise up the old flag. Today's main goal is to clean up around the place. I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but it's what I'm doing today. There's just a lot of logs and brushes and all that stuff scattered around, so that'll help me feel better about the place too. You know how that works when you clean your room, you feel a little better. Same thing. I've got ear pro, eye pro, and a tourniquet in the back pocket. I really want to be safe. That's my whole thing out here when I'm alone, so. Turns out mosquitoes love moss. Fellas, you were right. I'm sorry. I'm moving the moss garden away from here. Now time to do some gardening. Got carrot seeds and potato spuds, so we'll see. We're planning to come back up here in the fall, and if we've got food there, that'll be great. If not, oh well. And I picked this spot because I think we don't get a lot of sun here. It's actually, this is quite nice, but the sun we do get, this is the most sunny spot right here. So this is purely aesthetic. I don't know if it'll do anything or not. Might keep the roots away. I doubt it. Potatoes are super easy. You just dig a trench like 4 or 6 inches deep. Throw them in. And what I'm going to do on some of these is cut them in half because they have so many little sprouts coming off of them. Maybe not that guy, there's only one, but like this guy, I can cut him in half, and then there we go. I want to plant them about a foot apart. I've never been much of a green thumb, but we'll see. Maybe this stuff takes off. And for carrots, you just dig a little trench, 1/4 inch down, 1/2 inch down, and then just kind of tap them along. And there she is. Will anything grow? I don't know. Be cool. Woo.
Settle down.
It started raining just in time for dinner. Classic. Beans got to simmer for about an hour and a half. And then the rice. You know rice. Things move a lot slower when you're alone. So now I gotta cook all the meals. I do all the work. Yeah. That's alright. It's enjoyable. I'm not rushing it. I hope this rain keeps up when I'm sleeping. I'll have the best sleep of my life if so. Got freeze-dried ground beef and vegetables. This is actually really good. I'm glad it is because I'm having it for breakfast and lunch tomorrow too. Alrighty, tomorrow I start the main project and reason that I'm here. So I'm excited for that. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good morning. I lied. I actually skipped a day of filming yesterday to really get caught up on the chores around here. It takes a lot longer doing everything alone, so I just wanted to get it all done. But today, we're now going to start the project. Well, we're going to start the project to do the project, which is build a workbench. New workbench. I'm tired of working on the ground, and a ladder, which I might not get to today, but then all of that will be in preparation for the main project, which will be a food cache, as all Alaska cabins have. So yeah, it'll help keep the bears out of my food and out of the cabin, hopefully. So right now I'm headed down to where I think I have a half-cut end piece of a log that I can use for the workbench. Yep, that will work. Perfect. This here is where I did a lot of planks, and this is one of the end pieces that I can use. A lot of this, these spruce poles, I'm able to find from all the tops of the trees that we built the cabin. So it's cool that like everything's getting used. While it's so sunny out, not a cloud in the sky, I'm gonna take advantage and set up the old solar and charger thingy. No, 287 watt battery bank and 110 watt solar panel. Boom. Charging. It's bringing in almost 60 watts of power. I'm doing this so when I put this in there, I can add a wedge when I'm done, which will widen this out and seal it in there. There we have it. Somewhat solid workbench. Cool. I'm still probably gonna end up using the stumps anymore. This is nice though. I found another one over there that we use for the cabin, a top. I'm thinking I might be able to just build a whole food cache out of downed trees, which would be awesome, because then we could clear out the undergrowth a little bit. Well, I'm going to take a little break on building. I got to go fill up water, and I think my neighbors might have flown in today. Not sure, so maybe hang out with them. That'll be cool. Look at that. Anytime you want rain, just go fill up water and it will rain. I don't mind going down there though. My neighbors were there and I got to talk to them and hang out for a little bit, so it's always nice seeing them. Alrighty. Yesterday was Spam Friday, but it's also going to be Spam Saturday because I had leftovers. Last night I had the deadliest creature on planet Earth in my sleeping bag. So this is what things have come to. I put up a mosquito net. And I also have citronella incense coils. See if that does anything. But yeah, when it gets a little warmer out, the mosquitoes still get in the cabin. Not a lot, but there's still a couple. And they buzz around and they just, that sound keeps you up. I'm pretty excited to sleep in my cocoon tonight. And especially because it's raining out. So last night, it's around 3 in the morning. I get up because I hear like a water dripping. And it was annoying me for a long time. I thought it was dripping inside the cabin, so I just wanted to check on it. Turns out it was outside the cabin, so no big deal. I lay back down. 20 minutes later, I hear this. Right outside the wall, I hear... Woo! That got my heart going. I yell out. I hear it scamper off. I wish I had my trail camera still on. I could have got it, but apparently, the neighbors told me this yesterday. There is like a little juvenile black bear roaming around. So, hopefully it was just him. So I'm having some technical difficulties this morning. My tape measure's been acting funny since we built the cabin, and I forgot to bring up another one. It wouldn't go all the way in. Like, it was getting stuck around the 3 foot mark, and I couldn't get it back in. I tried oiling it up. That didn't work. It just made it really easy to come out, and now it won't go back in at all. So I'm gonna open it up. I know it says don't open, but we'll see. Just as I thought. All the lining stuff is getting stuck. Was that it? Was this the only... That wasn't it. It still wouldn't go in. It gets stuck. Like at the 12-foot mark. I see what happened now. You probably won't be able to see this. Let's see. Yeah, there's no way. But in here is a metal spring that's in a circle. There's a point of where this metal spool grabs into the slit right there. So that's what spins this thing. And it broke. Let's see if I can grab it. Yeah, this right here. This was the end and it broke off right there. You see that? Maybe I could bend the part where it broke into that new section. That might work. Wish I didn't oil it now. That was a dumb idea. So I'm taking a pause on the ladder building because over the last couple days I've been trying to get the Starlink to work. I've got it up on the roof. I need Starlink to post the videos from up here. I never wanted to get a Starlink, truthfully, but it's another level of safety, and well, I can't even use it that much because my battery bank is so small. So, but yeah, I've been having trouble connecting. It does fine for maybe a couple minutes, and then anytime the wind blows real heavy, it'll just go offline because these trees in front of me here, which I had to cut down 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. These ones still are blocking it. So instead of just mowing down this whole spot, I'm gonna try and take this ladder pole and put it here in the corner and get the Starlink up a little higher. So, I mean, at least we're gonna have plenty of firewood this winter, which is good. I'll have to, it's gonna take a while to cut all that up, but that's all right. That's not going anywhere. What's crazy is I have the pole mount thing at home. I was like, oh, I don't need that. You can just attach it right to the Starlink and then just screw it to a pole. Now I have to do this. 550 cord, nails. Bringing in 80 watts from the solar panel, that's pretty good. Now we just need to check the alignment on my phone. Disconnected. Oh, connecting. Offline, searching. It's gonna have trouble again, I bet. Offline. Golly. I did move it, so maybe that's restricted. Your Starlink must determine its location before it can get online. You know where you're at. You're 10 feet taller than where you were yesterday. Online. All right. It's gonna take a while to like sync, so I'll let you know what happens. Telling me I gotta align it a little bit better. There we go. Hey, where are you guys?
We are in Olive Garden.
You're in Olive Garden. It's your anniversary?
Tuesday.
Oh, happy anniversary. Check out what I did. I know, I'm turning into a city now. What's the point of being here? Progress is moving quick on the ladder. Instead of last time, I just nailed them in on the other ladder. This time I'm cutting them here and I'm having them rest on wood as well. So, like that. Then I'll nail it, so it's got an extra bit of support. It's not just relying on the nail. Gotta give her her maiden voyage. Oh yeah. Ooh, I'm up here. Hey, Starling. As my rice is cooking, I'd like to bring back up something I mentioned very briefly at the very beginning of this whole trip, was that I dropped out of school for this trip. To clarify, I dropped out of school in the hopes of pursuing this whole YouTube artistry thing as a career option before I kind of give up on it, because it takes a lot of work. But I figured I'd go full in and see what happens. It's been done before me. I won't be the first one to do it. Won't be the last. But yeah, I kind of want to just chase my passions and see if this can work out. If not, I'm young. Oh well. I'll find something else. But this is cool. This is a cool job. If this is my job. We'll see how these next couple videos do. But I don't want to make this isn't about the video, it's more about the trip. Like I'd be doing this anyways. Maybe not for quite as long, but yeah, if it works out, it'd be sweet. The only thing scary last night was the smell of my sleeping bag. The beans have caught me. Big day of logging today. Gotta get all the wood for the project, and so I'm fueling up. Powdered milk, 2 packs of oatmeal, tart, some dried fruit. Already found first log. This was actually the first log that we took for the cabin, but this is the top part of it. So I just lost my greatest asset, my chainsaw. I don't know, I think the bar warped. I was running it a lot last night to clean up some stuff. I don't know, but the chain won't glide through the bar anymore. And I'm not gonna try and mess with it. Bummer. I barely thought I would have enough time to finish with the chainsaw, so because I'd planned to cut planks for the floor and the roof. Back to Old Faithful, I guess. Might have to use up all my roof lumber that I was going to use for the roof project. Oh yeah, she's getting used. We're going to get it done. So this actually, it didn't take very long. Having a chainsaw would have sped it up a little bit, but I mean, I built the whole cabin. Me and Cody, we just had that one silky saw. That was the workhorse. So, back to old times, huh? I think it'll be a fun challenge. I've thought about it. It's probably better that I'm not running a chainsaw out here, because just a safety aspect, being so far away from help. But yeah, here we are. Time to get to skinning these down. Oh, and also my tape measure did break, so this is what I got. It's a little 5-foot thing. And this is also broken, so it's about 5 feet. Oh. So I tried to take a look at my chain situation again. I just want to show y'all closer. Right here, it is a really tough time moving, and it pushes these guys out and all along this edge. So I must have pinched it somehow, and I put the tool in here and tried to widen it, but I just don't, at this point I don't trust it. I really don't want this thing de-chaining and whipping out on me. I don't know, I've never experienced this, so. It doesn't even want to go in there. Yeah. That's all I'm going to do today. I think I have all the wood here that I need, though, to, well, most of it, to really get going. So tomorrow we'll see if we can skin the rest of these up. But tonight is spaghetti night. Been looking forward to this one. With a limited amount of water, I'm boiling the water, cooking the noodles, and then I'm going to use that water to add to the tomato paste and the ground beef, and hopefully we will have meat sauce and spaghetti. If the bear came for Spam Friday, he's definitely coming for Spaghetti Monday. Woo! I'm eating this whole thing. When the moon hits your eyes. So tomorrow marks my 7th day here, and I will rest as the good Lord intended. My body is actually, I'm hurting. So I might skin some more logs, or I don't know. We'll see. But for the first time ever, I'm going to be editing and posting a video from here. So if you're watching the video when it first comes out, I'm still here, which is a pretty crazy concept to me. It's also cool for all my friends and family that they don't really know what I'm up to, so they get to see that. But yeah, I've got a long night of editing ahead of me, and I really hope to see you guys with me next week. We have a lot of work to do. Alrighty.